Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are new here. Today I'm doing an in-depth tutorial on my gamer den that I did in a short because I got a lot of questions, and sometimes it's just easier to do an in-depth tutorial and explain things in the video than reply to everybody the same thing. Before I jump into the video, I do want to say I am going to be doing a giveaway at some point in the video. It can be at any point in the video, but I'm going to be giving away the High School Years expansion pack. PC only, bear in mind. But I'm going to jump in with the tutorial and that will pop up sometime in the video. So I'm grabbing the L-shaped platform. It literally is called the L-shaped platform. It's under the wall tools section. You just go across and you'll see the L shape. And I'm rotating it so it fits into this corner. And you can see now I have this, and I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Now what we're going to do is just extend this out another 2. So it's 4 down this side, 4 down the back, and only 1 out here. What I like to go ahead and do is, if you're wanting to put a wardrobe in here, this is perfect to get to the correct height anyway. So I'm just going to pop this wardrobe, which is from Get Together, in here and raise the platform up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, it's 8 up. And by the way, this is on the tallest wall height, which is shorter than 2 walls together. I didn't want to use 2 walls together. It's technically easy because you can just put a normal floor in. So if you want to do that, you don't have to do the weird floor trick that I have to do. But if you don't, you can do it like this. And you don't have to put a wardrobe in here. You can put anything you want in here. It's just this wardrobe fits nicely, and you can still put a desk and a chair here and everything be usable. So that's why I have done that. And I'm just going to add in a ladder, and a little trick for the ladder, can you see it won't snap to where I want it if you just rotate it. And the way I rotate is using the less than and greater than signs, and I'm just placing that there. I'm going to use this double bed, and what we're going to do again is just rotate it, and you can see it's snapping onto this bit of platform here. What you want to do, and you might need to test it, is click the bed and alt place it. So if you don't know what alt placing is, you hold down alt and you can see it's no longer like doing the snap. So just alt place this, and also make sure you've got bb.move objects on. I have a video on how to get the cheats up on my channel. Now what we're going to do is test this. It's always good to have a sim to like test this out. So I'm just going to grab my sim and get her to nap. Let's see if she goes up. Yeah, no problem. She can access the bed fine. So yeah, always test, because if this bed is not far enough across, your sim won't get in the bed. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is, can you see that we've got a big gap here? We want this as a floor, is create a basement. So using the basement tool, which again is just under the walls section, it's just a few down. And then I just want to make this the same size as the room. So if you just click where the corner of your room is and drag it till it reaches the end. So the basement is exactly the same size as the room. Right, now there's a couple of ways to do this. So if I go down into the basement, and the way I personally like to do it is using the Eco Lifestyle debug item. I will show you which one it is, but I'll show you a way to do it if you only have base game. So if you go into the debug menu, I have videos on how to access debug. I might do an updated one, but we're going to go ahead and use this item. It's always good to filter to Eco Lifestyle because it makes it easy to find. And what we're going to do, this will also depend on if you're on the 2nd floor or if you've got a foundation. Bear that in mind. So if you've just got it on the 1st floor like I have here, what we're going to do is raise this up till the thing sits on the top of the room like this. You can see it's sitting on top of the wall, and then raising it up 22 more times. If you've got a foundation, you might need to do it a little bit more. It depends on how high the foundation is, and if you're on the 2nd floor, you'll need to do it even more. So it's a bit of testing. I had to sit and test this, but I'm pretty sure it's 22 times for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And just place that. And you can see here it is the same height as the floor, tiny little bit higher, but one lower, you won't be able to see it. If you don't have Eco Lifestyle, you can use the Immaculate Shelf. So what you're going to do is on the back wall, size this up 3 times, drag it to the top of the room, and then raise this up. I think it might be 23 times for this. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, it matches up to that. Obviously, once you've placed one, it's pretty easy just to line it up to that. But you can see that shelf is there. And for the center ones, for this one, I think you only need 3. So for this one, you need 3 shelves, or you can overlap them and use 4 so it reaches the end, because it doesn't reach the end otherwise. So as you can see, I've just raised it all the way up, and we're just meeting this with the alt place. The final one, what you need to do is actually extend the room. This is because it's going to snap otherwise. And let's just raise that up to match it again. So now they're all lined up. You can see there's a little bit of a gap here at the end. You can't really get rid of that unless you do an extra shelf and overlap them. But I don't like overlapping things because then you get a little bit of a glitch. But it is fine. So if you're doing it this way and you only have base game, go ahead with a half wall. Say size 3 is a pretty good height. And this will act as like the little balcony bit, so your sim technically can't fall off. It's mainly just for looks, but look, you will have a little bit of a gap, but I don't think it looks too bad. And then you just put in a archway like so. If you've got any lighting issues, there's a few things you can do. One of the things you can do is get rid of the room, delete it, and sometimes that can fix your issues. If that's not fixing your issues, you can get a light and place it in the basement. So it's usually best just to grab a small little ceiling light and it'll help brighten. And another thing you can do is you can raise up a light like so. I've just guessed. That was some good guessing. Back and forth with this. So there we go. So now the both lights are overlapping each other, so you're going to get the same lighting on the flooring as the room. So that's a little bit of an extra tip. Depending on how you want it to look, you can, again, just have a half wall going across. You can have a shorter half wall and put a trim on it, depending on which packs you have. Like you could do this sort of thing, and again, just put an archway in underneath. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is use a debug fence. So I really like the one from high school years because it's a perfect fit. So it's this one I'm using. There's a really cute one. There's this one, but it doesn't quite fit. And if you size it down, it's not quite the right size either. You could use Tool Mod if you had it to get it to an exact size. But if you look at this one, it fits perfectly in there, and that's just from high school years. So it's giveaway time. So if you want to be in the chance with winning the high school years pack, here is what you need to do. You obviously need to be subscribed, and you can follow me on Instagram. It's not going to give you any extra entries. It is purely just because it'll be easier for me to contact you if you win. And if you don't have Instagram, don't worry, we'll work a way out of how to get the code. So what you're going to go ahead and do is tell me what your favourite colour is in the comments down below, and then tell me your Instagram handle without saying the words my Instagram is. Just like, for example, if I was doing it, I'd say my favourite colour is blue. StormDesign. That's all you have to say. Do not write my Instagram is or my name is, because YouTube will delete the comment. It happened a lot on my last giveaway. People were like, oh, why is my comments getting deleted? And I found out is if you're giving out personal information, YouTube classes that as personal information, they will remove the comments. So don't do that, because otherwise you won't be entered. If you don't have Instagram, just at the end put I don't have Instagram. I think that should be fine and it won't delete the comment, because you're not giving me any information. You're just saying I don't have Instagram, and I'll work a way out of how to contact you if you win. And also, please, please, please do not give anybody your credit card information or any bank details, address, anything like that. It won't be me. If somebody contacts you that looks like me, it's not me. I will only contact you through Instagram, or I'll do it through YouTube or something if you don't have it, but you will know it's me because I will never ask for that sort of thing. I will just confirm that you're on PC, that you're happy that you've won, and I will give you a code. That is it. And I'll usually check up to make sure it's worked all correctly. The last two that I've done, last two giveaways, they've been absolutely fine with it. They both got Snowy Escape. They both said it worked great. So yeah, that's all you have to do. The other thing I like to do is just add some curtains. I really like using the ones from the new kit. And what I'm going to do is place a wall here. It won't get rid of your fence because it is debug. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab the middle section of the curtain. And there is a little bit of alt placing going on here. So I'm going to line it up with, can you see where that is? So I'm actually placing it into the ground slightly. And then just place it there. Placing this so it lines up, and again you're going to have to alt place it because these don't snap. And this one. And then you can go ahead and delete the wall, and your curtains should be attached to that bottom bit, which I really like the look of. And you can obviously go ahead and change the colour of these. So with the way I've laid it out here, you can put a desk in here and it will be fully functional. Your sim will be able to still access the wardrobe, access the computer, and be able to get on the bed. So I'll just show you here that it is fully functional. Just get a cute chair. So let's get my sim to play some sim scuffle. You can see a sim can get in there. And let's try some swimwear. Your sim should be able to get up and get in the wardrobe. Perfect. And also, I just cancel that. Your sim should be able to go up here and use the bed, and they can even scoot across to the other side. Right, this section here, all the way up until the ladders, is not actually usable. It is just there as a fake floor. You can put stuff on here. I'll just show you how really quick. So say you wanted a bedside table here. If you go try put it here, it's going to be down on the floor. So what we're going to do is just raise this up till it sits on the floor. Like so. And I'm just going to alt place that, and then on this side it'll just be regular side, like so. And you can do that with lights and everything if you want to put some decorations here. I'd just be careful about putting any decoration in this section because it can interfere with the sim walking through here, but above the computer and everything is totally fine. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!